Hello.
Don't know what's going on with this. Okay, let me try and fix this. We're ready, I think. Hey, I'm Dua, and I'll be your instructor today. Nothing was a no-go. We were just like experimenting and playing. Everything was just fun.
It just makes you want to go. You know, can't go outside right now, I guess, but, you know, if I could, I'd go dance in the middle of the street.
I wanted to get away from like the anxiety and the pressures of making a second record, because everyone's like, oh, it's a scary album, you know, just trying to constantly recreate that success.
Don't pick up the phone, you know he's only calling because he's drunk and alone.
Your Grammy goes to
Dua Lipa.
I wanted to make something that I felt I wasn't hearing on the radio. I wanted it to be upbeat. I wanted it just to be fun.
What was the day in the studio like when you created Physical?
We went to Jason's studio in Tarzana, which is like a weird, mystical land of its own.
30 fruit trees, my wife's gardening over there. Ain't it nice?
They're ridiculously cute. They look like giant poodles.
It's like this kind of magical little garden, and then inside here is like a spaceship, so you kind of get all the worlds here, you know. A lot of times songwriting sessions are hard because you're out of like a blind date, basically, you know. And this is cool because it just felt like instant party family zone.
Sarah Coffey and I have been working together for a really long time.
I've written songs with Katy Perry, Nicki Minaj.
Sarah, anytime she gets into a session, she has to set up her, like, altar, basically.
I have, like, 5,000 tarot decks. I collect them.
It's a good icebreaker to a session.
How do Dua's cards usually turn out?
She always gets the Queen of Wands, which is like a card that's saying like this is her destiny and this is where she's supposed to be.
Do you just pull the same cards for all of your artists?
No, like you never. No, that I would be a fraud.
We're like, all right, let's just do something really crazy, 80s, flash dancey. This is the way we'll just ease into the week. Once we get something really crazy out of us, then we can just kind of carry on.
She was like, I want to get some like crazy world sounding instruments here. And I pulled up like a Persian flute sample and they're like,
as soon as he did it, he was like, doo, 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 doo. We all kind of perked up and we're like, yes, this is it.
They're like the best hype team ever. Like, that's amazing. Which is so important in a room, by the way, for producers, because we're all like insecure trying to like make ideas in front of you guys.
And we all were kind of laughing and like, this is crazy. Like, what are we doing?
In my mind, I heard with her deep voice that kind of like almost Depeche Mode-y, but like a pop version of it, like Midnight Driving and like a Corvette.
So Jason's sitting at his synth, whipping up the track, and what are you guys doing?
Me, Sarah, and Coffee, we're writing. It really is like a puzzle, you know? You're constantly kind of putting little bits together and you work as a team.
Someone says a word that leads to a line, that leads to a melody.
Anything we throw out, I write it down and I write it in all caps.
Common love isn't for us.
I need it to like scream at me because if it screams at me and I don't like it, then maybe we change it.
We created something phenomenal, don't you agree? Asking a question to the audience also feels a little bit nostalgic.
Dua gets right into the booth, man. Like, when she's excited about something, she just goes for it.
You'll never mistake Dua's voice for somebody else. It's very thick, warm, sexy. Her low range is insane.
You got me feeling diamond rich. Nothing on this planet compares to it. Don't you agree?
I speak very good Lorna. She would tell me that she could hear a smile.
Do you hear a smile in Physical?
I do. I'm ear to ear. Honestly, we were just being so ridiculous in the studio. So I just kind of went on in the room mic and was like, what if I just do this?
Who needs to go to sleep when I got you next to me?
It allows everything to sort of drop out before it hits again, right?
Yeah. This is the suction effect. You pull it back and then you release it.
The verses are like this moody vibe, and then it blasts into this anthemic chant.
Let's get physical.
Almost like you're at a rally.
Remember Care Bears?
Yeah.
To me, that's what the chorus is. It is a Care Bear shooting out a beam of light into the world.
Dua came up with that bridge melody, just messing around. So the fact that the song can even go from that big chorus to the next level is pretty wild.
Let's get physical. Hold up, just a little tighter. Come on, hold up.
I mean, it's a roast to sing. It's the climax of the song, but you have to do that twice through after verse, bridge, chorus, double middle eight, back into a double chorus. It's a roast. It's so hard.
Tell me if you're ready. Come on. Ready, keep on dancing.
Yeah, like really just like, oh, I just see Flashdance. Like that one's just maniac. It's just so feel good.
Let's get physical.
I didn't know how anybody else would react to it. So when I sent it to my manager, I was like, oh, it's a bit over the top, but I bloody love it.
The flute almost didn't make it. I had to fight for this flute. I think Cause might have saved the day.
There was a lot of debate on the flute. The original demo of the flute was just blazing off the top. You press play and then it's just like, it's like this really loud flute. So my solution was to like just filter it down. No one ever really said anything after that, so I assumed it was okay. It's all about the flute to me, you know? It's about the flute and that drive. You just never want to lose that energy of when they made it, because sometimes that's so hard to recreate.
Oh, Lipa. Ooh.
This chorus.
So impressed. Come on. Come on, do up.
I believe in divine timing, and I believe that we needed this record.
I imagine everyone dancing around their living rooms and, wailing and flailing their arms in the air.
It's okay to let your mind, run away for a second and have some fun and try and see the good in everything, and a little something to just help you get out of bed a bit easier, which I felt like was something that I needed myself.
So we'll start with the breathing exercise. Inhale and exhale.
The physical workout video, where did that idea come from?
That's just playing and being, I wanted to have my own Jane Fonda workout video.
I feel like with the virus now, an at-home workout video is oddly relevant.
I wish it was otherwise.
Did you have a favorite of the moves?
The Fonda, because it's like an ode to that, and also the Crybaby is just hilarious and silly, and I would never ever do it in any other situation other than there.
I got the horses in the back.
The debt I owe, gotta sell my soul, 'cause I can't say no, I can't say no. Man, what's the deal? Man, I'm coming through. It's your girl, Lizzo.